continue to worship thee. And as I said before, and I will reiterate, as we pray unto thee, that Biafra is your possession. We will sacrifice Biafra unto is yours, is yours. This very family of IPOB, you molded yourself, you decreed that IPOB must come, and now that we have come, that we may worship thee, O Elohim, please accept our offering of praise and sacrifice unto your holy name, because there is no other like thee. We will continue to adore thee, we will continue to worship thee, and as I said before, and I will reiterate, as we pray unto thee, that Biafra is your possession, we will sacrifice Biafra unto thee, that you may guide us in all that we do. It's only you that sees the hearts of men. If there is anything that we are hiding, if there is anything that we have concealed from our people, oh Elohim, you will judge us very harshly. But if our hands are clean, our hearts very pure, you will bless IPOB, then you will bless me, then you will bless my family, because it's a promise from you. All our hope and our trust is upon thee. May your name be glorified. May you be exalted. May you, O Elohim, be praised. Now and forevermore we pray. Ise, Ise, Ise.
I want to speak to you. I want to speak to you people, please. I'm also a Nigerian. I live in Vienna. I seek asylum here in Vienna, and I'm living here for over so many years. And you people are representing a terrorist organization, a terrorist government. You Nigerian, you should be very ashamed of yourselves. Every one of you here should be very, very ashamed of yourself. I will speak to you. This can't happen in another European country that their youth are representing a government. Stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet. A football team should know that we are suffering the youth of Nigeria. Over 10 million Nigerian youth are abroad doing nothing. And you people who are supposed to know the truth are representing a terrorist organization called Buhari, kidnapping his citizens, killing youths. Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem.
Yes,
Do you understand? Yeah, I am speaking to these youths who have refused to recognize. No, I will. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. If anyone who touch me will get the police. This is Vienna, Austria. This is not a third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers, you are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's straight dick here. Do also. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I'm living in Vienna. I pay my tax. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youths were killed. Over 200 youths were killed in Lekki Peninsula, and you are representing a terrorist organization calling yourself Eagles players. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I'm making this video. You touch me, you are in pain. Don't touch my legs. If you touch me, I'll put a mark. I want them to see my face. Look at you, look at you. I know you're half a Fulani. I know you're a Fulani. Kachidak duri uwaki. Kagane ko. Kachidak duri uwaki. Chengia maka. Ku terrorist atan not. You don't understand what the suffering you Nigerians are going through, and you are representing a terrorist organization. You should be the ones. You should be the ones to be afraid. You should be the ones to fight for your youth. You should be the ones to fight for every one of you who is love to touch me. When then two banker is then two banker you're idiot. Every one of you should be ashamed. I'm not hiding here. Look at you. You have no reason. of you should be ashamed of yourself. I will video myself. I'm not afraid. Every one of you, I played for Julius Berger. The corruption in Nigeria drove me here. I'm a footballer also. I played for Nigerian Julius Berger. The corruption in the country brought me here, and I'm here suffering. You two should stand for your youth, are conniving with a terrorist organization to represent the government which is killing your people. You lived in Switzerland all your life. Is that how? I lived 1 year in Switzerland. I know how it is. And you are representing a dirty country which have no future, criminals. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I will post it. You will take this video. Look at Super Eagles. You call your name Super Eagles or the Falcon. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. You live. I have a good life. I have a good life. Ask me if you're sincere. To change the system, this what I'm doing is what I'm doing to change the system. Yeah. I'm doing it to shame you people who don't know what is it to be a citizen, who don't know what is it to fight for a country. You are living in a country where the president is a kidnapper, kidnapping and killing its citizens. You are empty. You are empty in your head.
We are not like other people. Because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood. But they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special. Exceptionally special. The largest mass movement in the whole world bar none. And we did it because Chukwuka Abiyama is with us. We did it because Chukwuka Abiyama created IPOB himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist. Because we are not stopping. I am a Nnamdi Kanu and I don't stop until I get what I want.
Alright, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're back live today. We're talking to our people. Yes, I know there's tension everywhere. Yesterday, the lawyer said he was refused entry to see our leader, and that's creating a lot of tension. But you know something? I understand. Yesterday, I listened to Efe, our sister, for one hour. She was bitterly crying, and I felt so sad. I felt very, very sad because I saw the energy in this woman. I saw what she was talking about. But one them why just we'd not like you to break down before the actual action, because we're going to do something. We're not keeping quiet. The people react differently in different ways. Our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's style of
you will judge us very harshly, but if our hands are clean, our hearts very pure, you will bless IPOB, then you will bless me, then you will bless my family, because it's a promise from you. All our hope and our trust is upon thee. May your name be glorified. May you be exalted. May you, O Elohim, be praised. Now and forevermore we pray. Ise.
I want to speak to you. I want to speak to you people, please. I'm also a Nigerian. I live in Vienna. I seek asylum here in Vienna, and I'm living here for over so many years. And you people are representing a terrorist organization, a terrorist government. You Nigerian youth should be very ashamed of yourselves. Every one of you here should be very, very ashamed of yourself. I will speak to you This can't happen in another European country that their youth are representing a government. Stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet. A football team should know that we are suffering the youth of Nigeria. Over 10 million Nigerian youths are abroad doing nothing. And you people who are supposed to know the truth are representing a terrorist organization called Buhari, kidnapping his citizens, killing youths. Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem.
Yes,
Do you understand? Yeah, I am speaking to these youths who have refused to recognize, no, I will. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. If anyone who touch me will get the police. This is Vienna, Austria. This is not a third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers, you are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's straight dick here. Do also. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I'm living in Vienna. I pay my tax. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youth were killed. Over 200 youth were killed in Lekki Peninsula, and you are representing a terrorist organization calling yourself Eagles players. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I'm making this video. You touch me, you are in pain. Don't touch my legs. If you touch me, I'll put a mark. I want them to see my face. Look at you, look at you. I know you're half a Fulani. I know you're a Fulani. Kachidak duli uwaki. Kagane ko. Kachidak duli uwaki. Chengia maka. Ku terrorist atang not. You don't understand what the suffering you Nigerians are going through, and you are representing a terrorist organization. You should be the ones. You should be the ones to be afraid. You should be the ones to fight for your youth. You should be the ones to fight for every one of you who is love to touch me. When then two banker is then two banker you're idiots. Every one of you should be ashamed. I'm not hiding here. Look at you. You have no reason. Every one of you should be ashamed of yourself. I will video myself. I'm not afraid. Every one of you, I played for Julius Berger. The corruption in Nigeria drove me here. I'm a footballer also. I played for Nigerian Julius Berger. The corruption in the country brought me here, and I'm here suffering. You two should stand for your youth, are conniving with a terrorist organization to represent the government which is killing your people. You lived in Switzerland all your life. Is that how? I lived 1 year in Switzerland. I know how it is. And you are representing a dirty country which have no future, criminals. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I will post it, you will take this video. Look at Super Eagles. You call your name Super Eagles or the Falcon. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. You live, I have a good life. I have a good life. Ask me if you're sincere. To change the system, this what I'm doing is what I'm doing to change the system. Yeah. I'm doing it to shame you people who don't know what is it to be a citizen, who don't know what is it to fight for a country. You are living in a country where the president is a kidnapper, kidnapping and killing its citizens. You are empty. You are empty in your head.
We are not like other people. Because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood. But they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special. Exceptionally special. The largest mass movement in the whole world bar none. And we did it because Chukwuka Abiyama is with us. We did it because Chukwuka Abiyama created IPOB himself. and we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist, because we are not stopping. I am a Nnamdi Kanu and I don't stop until I get what I want.
All right, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're back live today. We're talking to our people. Yes, I know there's tension everywhere. Yesterday, the lawyer said he was refused entry to see our leader, and that's creating a lot of tension. But you know something? I understand. Yesterday, I listened to Efe, our sister, for one of her. She was bitterly crying, and I felt so sad. I felt very, very sad because I saw the energy in this woman. I saw what she was talking about. But one them why just we not like you to break down before the actual action, because we're gonna do something. We're not keeping quiet. The people react differently in different ways. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's style of freedom has never been equaled anywhere in the world. He came out, never knew in my life. After the war, I started singing, so microphone was basically my instrument. I didn't know it was that strong. I came out of AK-47, running a machine gun in the war, and I get into a microphone. The microphone gradually destroys you, actually, also. Not like the gun that you shoot, that even blinding your own ear too, because the noise is hallucinating and impressive. So our leader taught us that when you're bed bug, unless you have to burn the mattress, you have to take off everything. And Chin said to his son or to his child, don't worry, it will all come to pass. This too will come to pass, my dear. There is no way they're going to go. Our leader, we know he's human. He is incarcerated. There's no way anybody's going to say he's okay where he is, even if he's breathing, because nobody wants to be there. But you know something I console myself with? I have seen more of this, and I know that Chukwu Okike Abiyama, God is in control of what is happening. It is not a joke. It is not, we are not saying it, but you know something? Nobody ever sees it. Nobody sees the goodness in the end. All we are saying is the disaster. But this whole thing will end well. You remember the man they call Abba Kyari that came to Imo State and swore? First of all, he is the one that was, I told you, I had said it on the program. These are the people that recommended Uzodimma to be the next governor because they know him as a criminal. The policeman himself is a criminal, Conchuan, a staunch criminal. I have said it before. I was very, very close to a late police officer, a friend of mine, a classmate, my best friend in school. We remained best friends even throughout his service. May his soul rest in peace. I know so much about these people based on my conversation with my friend. Abba Kyari, I knew. The only thing I'm saying is, was the man in Oba who was throwing money around and taking photographs with this guy. Because you might be a genuine person that made your money, but you don't associate with people like this. They don't go to parties. When you call police, when you see them for road, you go say, what you bring come. When they come to your house, you go say, what you keep. They never give out. They never go to where they will not get grabbed. But you know something? Chineke Chukwu Okike Abiyama is the one that is walking. He is accused. Horse puppy. I wasn't interested in this. My children talk about these things, but for me, sometimes I don't think these things matter because there are other more important things to think about. But this dragged me to his story, and I got much involved in a couple of days now. He is now the Abba Kyari, the famous Abba Kyari, is now becoming a teller, a coordinator, somebody who coordinates a native wear with $300. Is it dollars or naira? I don't know what of I want. 300 is just 300. I don't know if it's naira or dollars. This is how they do. His story in his page is very good to read, because when I read it, it's like a Nollywood movie. It's something that is going to act in the movie. I'm featuring this guy because his story is so fascinating and so interesting. But you know, one thing he tends to forget, that this country where I live, United States of America, they are not just like you. They can follow you for 10 years without even bugging you. They have enough evidence already. Things that you don't know. They do. They will never even call your name because there's a lawsuit going on everywhere. If you name somebody who hasn't done anything, he could sue you. So they take their time. They have all the time for you. Fair go when they say United States versus Abakari. You're going to Abakari. When United States can go to fight bigger countries, or one can put you. He quickly went to his Facebook page and then he wrote a story that's very interesting. Let me read this from the desk of DCP Abakari. When I finish this, I'm going to go to our FBI, our prosecutors. You know, these people, they are not joking. He said, friends, Abbas, who we later came to know as Hush Puppy, called our office about 2 years ago that somebody in Nigeria seriously threatened to kill his family here in Nigeria, and he sent the person's phone number and pleaded we take action before the person attacks his family. We traced and arrested the suspect. He just immediately phone call. We arrested the suspect. After investigations, we discovered that there wasn't an actual threat to anyone's life, and they are long time friends who have money issues between them. Hence, we released the suspect on bail to go, and he was not taken to any jail. Nobody demanded a kobo from Abbas House Pop. Just listen to it. Police. Akporo police from Alabeke, they called him from overseas. He didn't take money. Like I said, when you start like the time don't reach, your cup don't overfull. You are going in for this. You are going in a long time. Because they will bring you. Regardless of where you can run, but you can never hide. When you start hiding, you know that Nigeria is very small. It cannot hide you. Because all the souls of the innocent that you've destroyed, they'll be running after you. Let me keep reading this. Nobody demanded a cover from Abbas Hush Puppy. Our focus was to save lives here, right? That were purported to have been threatened. Later, he saw some of my native clothes. Now, how did he say it? He called you on the phone. All of a sudden, he's seeing your clothes. Does he see through the telephone? Later, he saw some of my native clothes and cabs on my social media page. And he said he likes them. And he was connected to the person selling the clothes. And he sent about 300,000 K directly to the person's account. The native clothes and cap, five sets, were brought to our office, and he sent somebody to collect them in our office. Police office, it don't become a supermarket. For good Nigerians who appreciate our service, please don't worry, our hands are very clean, and they should please respond to those celebrating and creating many false narratives without any evidence. We are used to such types of people. All right, that is your story. Like I said, it's a Nollywood movie. It's very, very good. I hope the actors and the cast are getting ready. Me, I will act for that one too. I don't know. You can give me a chance there, even if you make me a cleaner in the toilet. I can take that as a man, the policeman that is cleaning the toilet, the police toilet. The truth is that the man thinks we are joking. He thinks America is where is he at? Imo State, where he's swearing he's going to deal with Biafrans, IPOBs. We're going to lock them and make sure you are going to face the music. And you know something? If America catch you here, we are going to tell you that IPOBs all over the world. It's not a threat. They come in because when you come, just say goodbye to your family because you're not going to go back. Because these people are not playing. These people are not joking at all. File transcripts. Let me read this one. This is very interesting to Konaboy story. Full transcript. Somebody wrote this. It says full transcript of conversation between Kyrie and Hush Puppy obtained by the FBI. Well, it is with the play, right? First, Kyrie sent a message to Hush Puppy saying, we will pick him up today or tomorrow. Abbas wrote, I will take care of the team also after they pick him up. Kyrie confirmed, yes, so police officer, yes, so he's a guy man, I use the word yes, so. It also stated that on January 20, 2020, Kyrie sent biographical identification information for Chibuzo to Hush Puppy. Their conversation goes thus. Abbas, that's Hush Puppy, confirmed that is him, sir. Kyrie stated, we have arrested the guy. He is in my cell right now. This is his picture after we arrested him today. After receiving the photograph of Vincent, Abbas also said, I want him to go through serious beating of his life. In response to Kyrie's question about what Chibuzo had done to Abbas, Abbas sent Kyrie an audio message. He said, what he did is, I have one job. The job want to pay me $575,000. That is $575,000 US dollars. He went to message the job behind me because I told him to help me make some document for me to give the job. Then he went. I gave him the details. Then he went to message the job behind my back and tried to divert money in this process. He tells the job because of the document he gave me that I gave the job. He tells the job, these documents they sent to you before, these people are fake. This money is me who can help you get it. Come to me, bring the money to, that is, in other words, he's just trying to divert the job. Then after listening to the message, Kyrie simply said he understood without requesting other information or evidence relating to Chibuzo's role in the scheme, or any question about the nature of the transaction and the documents, he added. Hush further said he wanted to pay money to send Chibuzo to jail for a long time. Please, sir, I want to send money to send this boy to jail. Let him go for a long time. Kyrie responded, okay, bro. The man, a guy, man. Okay, bro, he's calling. This is a decorated police officer in the zoo. Okay, bro, I understand. I will discuss with my team who arrested him, and handing the case, we will do something about it. Hush Puppy responded, let me know how I can send money to the team, sir. Let them deal with him like armed robber. Kyrie responded, okay, I will send their account details to you. Hush Puppy further wrote, he betrayed me and tried to take my food out of my mouth. This is the great punishable sin. And Kyrie responded, yeah, bro. Hush Puppy said, I want him to suffer for many years. Kyrie responded, ha 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 ha. It's funny. The document stated that about some minutes later, Kyrie provided the account information for a bank account at a Nigerian bank, Zenith Bank, in the name of a person other than Kyrie himself. Hush Puppy responded, okay, sir, tomorrow by noon. This is a police officer, a decorated police officer, a criminal, Onyoshi.
Don't throw it away.
I am reading this morning because I'm excited too. Because this is somebody who has come in. You see, Chukokika Biama is doing his job and doing his job. Please let him finish with these people. And when our leader are very confident. I tell people one thing that we tend to forget very quickly. That our leader missed for 13 months. We didn't know where he was. Nobody. Not me. Maybe you did, but not me. I'm talking about me. We didn't know where he was for 13 good months. There was no kind of speculation, but we kept on. We kept doing what we are doing. I remember during the coup, when the Aguironsi was killed, he came by Newi, the then head of state, kept demanding, show us, because they said they took him to an unknown destination. That was the language at that time. I was young, but I was following everything. They took him to an unknown destination. Ojukwu insisted, where is the unknown destination? If you have killed him, let me have his body. If he's on an unknown destination, take me to the unknown destination. That kept brewing. The war had not started at the time. Until one day it got to them, they didn't know what to do. They brought the body back. Believe me sincerely, I was at the train station where that body was brought back. I went there as a little boy. It was on a train. It came from a train that came from the north somewhere. I'm not very conversant with the area, but it was in Enugu. That was when the body was delivered. Persistently, he persisted. The war couldn't have started if the man was probably alive. But when you keep hiding issues like this, you're just turning back the hands of time. The truth will eventually surface. I'm not saying that we have every right to be very angry. But you know something? I am still very confident. I am very, very, something in me tells me that there's nothing is wrong with our leader. Our leader is not dead. All they are doing is they're playing with time to see what we are going to do. They want to push you to react. But I'm not saying you should not react, because you have the right to react. Or papa or mama or somebody, and he will calm down. No. But that's even that is my own take. That is where I'm going. Don't talk about it. Actions, they say, speaks louder than words. Do what you think you want to do, but please do it. Don't even talk about it. I used a metaphor yesterday. My cousin, still alive today, he has plenty of dogs in his compound. But he has one particular one they call Major. When you want to enter the compound, the dogs are barking left, right, and center. Some are even jumping and showing you their teeth. Major will always sleep under the car. Under one of the cars, he goes there to sleep, like he's sleeping. He doesn't bark anybody. But lo and behold, if Major comes out of there, he's going to bite you. He goes back to where he's sleeping and then lie down there and sleep. Others are still barking, but he comes out to bite. So what we are saying is that we should just keep our ears. Whatever you want to do, do not wait for anybody to tell you what to do. If you think you are in a rush, you want to do something, please go ahead and do it. But eventually, I know that the people in charge will eventually say something. They're not keeping quiet. Nobody's happy. The lawyer himself, already, what I read yesterday, he went there to see him, and they won't let him. He has already communicated with the court that this is what is going on. I have not been allowed to see my client. He wouldn't go there and start fighting them. No. If there's anything you want to do, like I said, do it. Do it at the comfort of your home. You can do everything. There's so many things. It's not only gun that kill people. You know where these people live. You know where their children are. You can go ahead and do it. Don't talk about it. I know, like I said, reaction. Yesterday I told you I was watching our sister Efe, one of her. I felt for her. Believe me, I felt for her that even somebody who said something, I had just attacked the person. I said, you are mad. Let her express herself. It is her given right. The way she's doing it is not the way you are going to do it. You do it your way, but she's doing the way she felt she's going to do it. That's what she's doing. That's now, you know where Peking, where bee stink. When you see green fly, they run. You don't know what she has gone through in her life. So that trust is not there. I want to see my leader, which she has a right to do. So don't attack her, please. Let her express this. Nobody is attacking. Believe me, sincere, I don't even believe anybody has a right to attack anybody. I only advise. The advice is, whatever you want to do, please do it. Because this is the time let them prepare. I put them here before, send a catapult, make gonna go buy and put stone inside. Anybody who comes out to campaign for anything, open his mouth, buy a catapult. I was very good in shooting when I was small, believe me sincerely. I could bring down a bird. It does, a pin from the a penny on top of the pin. Honestly, I did it so well. He will run. They will know you guys are serious. Because even in an MFA, just to hold our leader down so that they can campaign and do their election, don't let them do it. Onye Putime campaign, don't even talk about it. You don't even need to gather. One person is enough to do what you want to do. Go somewhere, wire, catapult, strike him, make it sure not on the head, no. Check somewhere around his head and fire that thing. Believe me sincerely, he will pick his race. That is part of it. It is not just staying there and coming to say what you're going to do. No, that becomes a threat. That doesn't make any sense. Most of the time, people who say things like that don't do anything. Even a village, they have people like that. They don't talk. They are conscious. He probably comes last. He won't even talk. If you know it, that he wants to kill people, they are all in his nails. Don't sit down there and wait for somebody to tell you what to do and you start backing. All they will say is you will back and you will not do anything. I'm not saying you can back and don't do something. You can sit back and do something, but if you may idea nobi, what you want to do, that is what we're talking about. God is doing the work for us. Abba Kairi, by this time next week, we might not even be hearing about him anymore because, first of all, he is not even supposed to be wearing the police uniform right now because there's an investigation going on. Obiana, quickly ran to his Facebook page to clear his ground that he is now a coordinator or that is showing, the money is being paid. This is somebody whose account they paid him money for him. You think FBI is stupid? They will get it. That account, they will find out the owner of the account. Just watch. Because somebody that owns that account, when they catch him, he's going to discover that he's not a teller. Number one, he has no factory where tellers are collecting money. And eventually, when they put a hand, the same police, they put hand on him and he's going to tell them who he is. The chicken have come home to roast. Biafrans. This is a man, a couple of weeks now. He's been bluffing how he's going to do, how he's going to treat Biafrans. Like I said, Obi Kubana, that the man that did what he did. He'll tell you he's somebody who does a good businessman, but you know something? When you associate with people like this, start taking pictures with them, and he has gone into the network of the FBI, they are going to work. They use, so you are not very safe. Because they're going to start looking into what you're doing. That's why you have to be very careful. He is there. This man is a killer. Remember, he took pictures with, what's his name again? The one they arrested in Lagos. That, what's his name? I can't remember his name. The name cannot even get into my head right now. The popular guy that they arrested in Lagos that was kidnapping people and something like Evans. Evans, yes. Somebody just texted me and said Evans, yes. He took pictures with this same man. Evans, why did he bring Evans out? Probably Evans didn't supply his quota. Because this is what all of them do. I told you I am related to police people. I'm not a policeman, but believe me sincerely, I had a friend, a close buddy, who was on top. These things, we'll talk about it like friends, like old-time friends. This is a guy who became so big, but he never got into his head. He remained my friend till the last day. He remained my friend. Believe me, when I'm talking about friend, the kind of friend, the way we joke when we're small, we kept on doing that until he passed on. The rank never got into his head. His size never meant anything to him, but he was big. He was really, 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 really big. So when you're talking, all these people you're seeing, most of them are a bunch of criminals. I'm talking about serious criminals. That's why they know all the criminals and they know who they live. What did he? I said it, most of them, how did they bring him in? Is this same Abakari that will recommend him? Who will tell them, I get this criminal that is there somewhere. House puppy because they caught him. Maybe one day he could have become the senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria through these same people. Because Fulani, all they know how to do is to steal money in between. They don't go out, they don't have the brain to go out there and get the money. But they support you to go and rob the money and they make sure that they take a chunk of it. That is it. The Fulani man cannot go to the bank and try to rob somebody or go to internet and no. He will let you go. Then he will make you understand that I know what you're doing. Then he will sit at the back and he take the chunk of it. Look at him as simple as that. Go and open an account somewhere that doesn't relate to me. Open the account, then you send the money there. So that if they go to my account, they won't see anything. That is his brain. Ancient and modern. Like this modern world, things have changed. So Biafrans, I'm still saying it. We should be very grateful that God is doing our work for us. But that doesn't mean that we're going to fold our hands and sit down and don't do anything. No. Let us listen. We don't have any problem. People complaining too much right now about anything. There's a clip somebody sent to me, and yesterday I even got somebody who sent me a video, an audio tape that I'm supposed to air on the program, and I listened to it and I said to the person, no, this is not the time for this nonsense. I call this rubbish. We have our focus right now is where is our leader. That is where we should be focusing. Zukaman and Nage. That's the song. Zukaman and Nage. Zukaman and Nage is what I mean is that family first before anything else. I'm not sure easy. You know when you go and fight twins, and they go back to their home. Because where you guys need to start, as far as I'm concerned, is that there are people among us. If you know anybody out there, and then we are going to take care of that person. The young people should, because like I said before, I've said it here. When you went to Abuja, I saw it on video. I didn't go to Abuja. I'm here. I am seeing this person they call, or whatever they call him, Ijele or what, talking and routing, and people were looking at him. Now I say, what kind of generation they are? In my own time, he wouldn't do that. I was very small, like I told you before. But believe me sincerely, I cannot attack you. I will get somebody that will do the job for me. Do it very, very well. If you only jail party, I will the man also. And I call you also can now because he won't even look back to if you reality. This is where you start. Just showing them example. Happens then Nuku will eventually, you will never actually get there. But you go and day home. Somebody, one of our brothers said it, just said my mind on that, and I picked up his video this morning and I said I'm going to air it. A young fellow.
All those and Uzi Hollow and with them. I bought on a woman with them, with them. He has an auto, Adam, and the whole job awful. Yeah, woman. Now, Gente. La Bang of him here.